Great day, great day, great day. It's me. It's me. Much better pop. This is my second take, so I'm happy about that. So, happy Thursday. It's episode 12. Thank you guys for watching last week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Took a couple of takes to do it. So, yeah, let's go right into I was gonna do another topic. I had talked about doing one where it was like, people won't hear you, and so you either remove your presence or you just go off. But today I was inspired in treatment. So in treatment today, in treatment first, I heard Judy say this on her page, and she was talking about her baby and her baby crawling and stuff like that, and how when they were at home it wasn't working. When they went to another area, it worked. So I was in treatment today, and we had this thing we have where it said you make clearance. Clearance is when your blood gets a good cleaning, and I wasn't making clearance from last week up until today. So we couldn't figure out what was going on because we were trying to do blood work, and we can't do blood work unless we can't get effective blood work done unless I reach clearance. Because in treatment it's the yellow light and the green light, and you start at yellow and then you go to green. Green is pretty much the productivity of your cleaning, and the goal is to end on green. And I wasn't ending on green. I was always missing it by point 2 points, I think it was. But today I walked into treatment, and I'm like, all right, we gotta get this blood work done. Like, it's over a week, right? So my nurse, Miss Karen, shout out to her, because like she's really been with me since the beginning of my dialysis journey. So it would be befitting for her to be the person that's figured it out. So she decides to say, well, let's change the size of his needles. Let's change the size of his needles and his pump speed. Now, mind you, we will be going through treatment and we're in like our final hour. We're like, all right, he's still yellow. And I go to treatment for 4 hours, right? 4 hours, 15 minutes. So my tech is like, all right, so we're changing needles and your pump speed. Cool. Miss Karen suggested it. She got the clearance from the doctor. We're going to do this and see if we can rock this thing out and see if we can finally get good clearance. So we're sitting there and I'm seeing them talking. They're all excited. I'm like, why are y'all so excited? And Miss Karen, she's like, look, you're green. And I was like, I'm green. She was like, yes, you're making clearance. And I had only been on for maybe like 40, 45 minutes. So I got emotional and I got excited because I was like, all right, like I finally made clearance. Because like if the machine isn't working, that means I have to go on my arm. They have to replace it again. And that whole process is like, can go like 4 to 5 months. That's 2 procedures. And I don't want to go, it's stressful, right? Well, 3 procedures, well, 4. 4 procedures to be on. No, excuse me, was it 4? It's 4 procedures to get that whole process complete. So at the end of the treatment, I'm talking to Easy, well, my tech, and I'm just like, it's just so crazy because it's like when you really think about it, it's like sometimes the reason why the door won't open is because you're using the wrong key. Like we wouldn't have known if all it would have took was changing the needles and the pump speed just for me to make clearance at such a fast rate. So I say that to say sometimes in life the reason why we're not getting where we want to go, we're not achieving our goals the way we want to receive them. The reason why is because we're at the door. It's the right door. It's our door. But you're using the wrong key. Sometimes it's using the wrong key, and sometimes it's the wrong key because you're getting a key from somebody who didn't create the door. So I say that to say sometimes it could be people, it could be a bad behavior, it could be a bad habit, it could be a bad attitude. It's so many different things that can come into play that could be the reason why, or sometimes it could just be you taking a leap of faith, you know? And what I learned today is I look back over the last year And I've taken a lot of risks. I took a lot of chances, and it yielded amazing results. Also, I learned that with my being honest, I couldn't figure out why friendships weren't going the way that I wanted to go. I couldn't understand why, like, just I wasn't happy, and it's because I wasn't being honest with myself or the people around me. Like, I was at the door, I was right at the door of my own happiness, and I was using the wrong key. I was walking around and I was accommodating other people and making them comfortable, right? Making them comfortable instead of focusing on my own happiness, instead of setting boundaries, instead of sitting there expressing, this is what I need from you. Like, I really had to make some changes for me to achieve this version of me, the more confident me, the more confident. I've always been blunt, but I think this is the most realist I've ever been with my circle and with myself. And I think that's necessary in any journey that you're on, whether it be a relationship, a friendship, work, the spiritual journey, when starting your own business, you name it. Even with this, I had to be honest one day and I said, okay, I want this to go far. I want this to get me to my destination. And even with my book, I had to really redo my book because it was like I wasn't really being honest with what I really thought and felt, you know? And I wasn't being honest about what I really wanted out of life and what I really wanted life to produce for me, you know? So I keep saying, it's kind of like 2 videos ago, my word was like top tier. So this one is, you know? So I just want to encourage you this in this moment. I mean, it's not really a long video, but it says enough, Really sit there and evaluate. No, before you evaluate your circle, evaluate yourself. Evaluate yourself and really ask yourself, why am I comfortable around people that exhibit these behaviors? And do I exhibit the same behaviors? And what makes me so comfortable to exhibit these behaviors? Because at the end of the day, nobody can make you do something you don't want to do. Nobody can make you, like, we all have the ability. Even though even with manipulation, we make the choice. We make a choice to still do these things. Like, you have to really focus on self. Get in touch with yourself and figure out why. Like, once you really sat there and why are my words all over the place? Once you sit with yourself and you evaluate, okay, what's going on? Why is this going like this? Then it's like, this is why. I had to ask myself, why did I have a hard time being honest with the people around me? And the reason was, transparency, was because I was scared of them leaving me once I was completely honest with them. And why was I scared of my friends leaving me? These are people who choose to be around me. Why am I scared of them leaving me? And it was my abandonment issues. And you can have abandonment issues even living in a 2-parent home. You can have abandonment issues. You can be in a house full of people and still feel alone, you know? So I'm learning myself, and I'm learning to be more honest with myself. Even with my triggers, I used to always hate diving into why things triggered me. Thank God for therapy. Because therapy has helped me therapy has really saved a lot of y'all from being popped in the mouth. Y'all know that, right? Don't think it won't get done still, but it saved a lot of y'all from being popped in the mouth and cussed out. But, it is what it is. But self-evaluation, back to what I was saying, going on rabbit hole. But the key to a lot of the issues that you have, to finding out the key is being honest with yourself and really sitting there doing that inner work. Like they say, doing shadow work. Whatever is necessary. Like, work on the inner you. Like, before you can really have a healthy friendship, relationship, bond with your family, whatever it is, you have to really deal with the inner you. That's how that works. Because when you deal with the inner you and you finally become confident in who you are, then in that aspect, I have went way off topic, but it is what it is. Once you get in touch with your inner you, and you get confident in who you are, nothing can stand in your way. Regardless of whoever comes, goes, whatever, it doesn't matter because you have enough confidence and solidarity in your own identity where it doesn't matter who comes or goes, you know? And when you're more confident and you're more solid in yourself, then it makes it easier for you to tap into whatever you're supposed to tap into for your future. And sometimes that's the key that unlocks the door to whatever it is you're trying to pursue. Because if I can be honest with myself, I can be honest with God. If I could be honest with God, God can continue to be more honest and real with me to where he can show me more and I can get a better understanding of why he does things that he does in my life. Why he removes what he removes. You know? So, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes the reason why you're not making clearance or you're not being cleared to go into the door that you want to go into, it has everything to do with just making simple changes. Little changes yield big results because again, all we did was change a needle and a pump speed, and what was taking 4 hours took 45 minutes. You know? So apply that to whatever you're dealing with. Apply it to it and say, okay, what can I change? What can I adjust? What can be tweaked a little bit to make this a lot easier for me or more attainable? That's what you have to do. You know? So it's a short video for today. I am tired. It has been a very busy week. I am doing more stuff, more. I need to rest more. So that's why it's not going to be a long video. I'm about to really shut down and relax because it's a treatment day. And yeah, I'm about to relax. And I will see you all. I will see you all next week. All right. Bye.